Hello and welcome to lesson number 8 of the Real Estate Purchase Analysis System Guide Series 1. In this lesson, and as usual, I will be asking you a question. And this question says, if you were to research a landed property or a house that you intend to buy so that you will be sure you are buying right, what are the 5 major things that you would check? What are the 5 major things that you will check to ensure that, yes, when you part with your money, you are rest assured that, yes, you dotted all the I's and you crossed all the T's, and yes, you are fine. Okay, so this question borders around due diligence, really. Okay, and I have found out that due diligence means different things to people when it comes to real estate. All right, so but I believe that there can be a framework that makes due diligence effective, all right, that just anyone can run with. Okay, so to flip the question over, if I were to be the one who is embarking on a purchase, be it a land or a house or any real estate asset at all, in fact any other kind of business that I'm investing in, so I am checking, number 1, the object. So if it's the land, I am checking the land. If it's a house, I am checking the house. So I'm checking that, yes, this is what I am buying and this is what they say it is, that it is exactly as the picture that has been painted. Okay, so I'm checking the house to see that, yes, this is original. So the second thing I'm checking is the subjects involved, the people involved, okay, in the sale of the house or the land or whatever asset at all. And as I mentioned, even if it's a business, I'm checking the people behind the business. So I'm checking the seller, I'm checking the owner. Sometimes the seller can be different from the owner. I'm checking the professionals that are representing either the owner or the seller. Okay, so I want to check to ensure that they actually have a right to sell and they can sell. Okay, so the third thing that I want to check is the structure. By structure, I am not referring to whether the house had good pillars or whether it's standing on 4 legs. No, I want to check the connection between the object, which is either the property, the land or the house, and the subject, which are the people that are involved. So I want to check what structure, what connects the object and the subject. So was it an inherited property? Was it gifted? Was it purchased? Is it a joint venture property? Okay, so because the structure on which the property is sitting on determines a whole lot along the line. Okay, so I will also be checking the connection between the property and, of course, the people that are involved. So the next thing, which is the 4th thing that I will be checking, is the risk. The risk that I'm exposed to as an investor when I invest in that house or the land. So I like to be sure of the risk that I'm exposed to, so I know if this is a risk that I can manage now or that I should avoid altogether. Okay, so the 5th thing that I will be checking is the reward. Okay, I'm investing for reward, not for charity, right? So I want to be sure that, yes, the reward that I'm expecting can actually be mine, or I can actually get that reward out of the investment. And of course, checking the reward is also a way to set my exit out of the investment. Many people invest in real estate without having an exit. So provided that my goal is not to invest or is not to hold the property in perpetuity. Okay, so I want to be sure of the reward and how I can get that reward. Of course, there are people who invest for their children, there are people who buy assets for their children, or who buy assets for legacy. Okay, if that is your goal, again, this is why setting your goal and having a purpose for your investment is very important. Okay, so if you are planning to buy a property as a legacy asset or for your children, And of course, you also need to ensure that the reward of having a legacy with that asset is achievable, is attainable. All right. So even if you're buying, and if you're buying for your children, you have to be sure that at least your children can gain value from that investment in the near future. Okay, so these are the 5 frameworks on which my due diligence sits on when it comes to investing in real estate. So I hope you'll be able to pick 1 or 2 value from this lesson, and also have a list of the things that you would also be checking before you buy a piece of real estate, be it here in Nigeria, be it in your hometown, or be it abroad. Until I come your way in the next lesson, bye for now.